I love you, I love you, I love you so much. Wanna go on the bed or wanna go on the floor? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If you don't know me already, my name is Jamie and I really appreciate you clicking on this video and hanging out with me today. So, first things first, I haven't uploaded in quite some time. It's been probably almost a month and I just want to say I am so sorry about that, and I'm laughing because my boyfriend literally recited word for word what I'm about to say before I even said it, and I was like, yep, that's gonna be my intro. I just want to apologize. As you can see, or maybe you have no idea, but I moved end of January and it's coming up on like the middle of February right now. And moving is quite the process. If you have moved, you know that it takes a lot of work painting and furnishing and just getting everything in order. It was a lot, so I'm not trying to make excuses, but I've been a little busy. So yeah, we are currently in my bedroom and I'm so happy because I have a huge window in front of me so I can film with natural light for the first time in my life, which is a miracle because ring lights are they're great, but they do wash everything out. So I'm really excited about that. It's been great. My cat has been adjusting. I did take her with me because she is my child. And yeah, I live with my boyfriend now, so that's what's going on with me. But yeah, so today I thought I would hop on here and start filming again, and I am so excited to be filming because I missed it. So today I wanted to come back with a foundation review. Now, I have been on kind of like a low buy because, furniture is really expensive, rent, really expensive, electricity, it's pretty expensive. So I've been trying to like limit myself on what I've been buying, but I did go to Walmart to get some furniture and some like other stuff around the house a couple of weeks ago, and I picked up this. This is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. It has SPF 20 and it says that it is a brightening complex for all skin types. So I thought I could hop on here today, and I'm not really going to do a review because obviously I haven't tried it yet, so I can't really give you my like full review, but I did want to do a first impression and a wear test. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I got mine in the shade LW2, which I believe means light warm 2. The shade range wasn't fantastic. I'm actually going to pull up some information on my phone right now and I'm going to give you the lowdown on this foundation, how much it is, where you can find it, the shade range, and all that. So this foundation is $12.99. You can find it at Ulta, you can find it at Target, you can find it at Walmart. Pretty sure it's on the Physicians Formula website. Let me just confirm, but one would think. So it is also on Physicians Formula website. And I was saying you can get 50% off on Physicians Formula website. Oh, and on Physicians Formula website, interestingly enough, it is $14.95, whereas at the other stores that I mentioned beforehand were $12.99. It shows that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 shades, which actually for drugstore and kind of like across the board, I think that that's a pretty good number. Now I will say there are 1, 2, 3, 4, no. There are 4 light shades, 4 medium shades, 4, 5, 6, 7, actually 8 deep shades according to Physicians Formula website. So I take back what I said before about that not being fantastic. Like I said when I first started this video that the shade range wasn't that great, just because in my mind I was kind of predicting it to not be that great since their BB cream has like 3 shades. However, I do think that's pretty good. Of course, I'm not an expert on deeper skin tones, so I don't know if they have like an extensive undertone range for this foundation, but I will say that they do have 18 shades, and I think that's pretty great. So it says right here, it's a long-wearing, buildable, and breathable foundation that provides lightweight, medium coverage with a healthy satin finish. Medium coverage, healthy satin finish. That definitely sounds like it's up my alley. Why it's good for you. It's compatible with all skin types, featuring our exclusive brightening complex and hyaluronic acid, love hyaluronic acid, to hydrate, brighten, and improve the appearance of skin tone. Added boosts of vitamin A, C, and E provides a flawless, healthy coverage. Awesome. It also says it's hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, dermatologist, wow, why can't I speak? Dermatologist approved, non-comedogenic, clinically tested, cruelty-free, and vegan. So those are the claims. Now I would recommend waiting for a sale. Right now on Physicians Formula website it says that it's 50% off. However, it is more expensive there than it is at other sites. I know like CVS a lot of times will have like buy one get one half off. I was kind of like impulsive buying it at Walmart. I should have waited for a sale, but I was like, ooh, new, pretty, like a child. But yeah, so now I'm going to try this on my face. I have already moisturized. I'm going to prime using the Flower Beauty In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. This has been my go-to recently. It is more of a hydrating primer, obviously. It is like a white lotiony type, but I do feel that it prolongs the longevity of my foundation throughout the day. I've been testing this for the past like 2 to 3 weeks, I would say. I've been using it every single day, and I do love it. It smells really good. Just putting this everywhere. My skin is a bit on the drier side recently, so I'm not really into like silicone-y primers. I am more into those during like the summertime, but right now, anything with the word hydrating in it, I'm like, yes, that's mine. So I'm just gonna wait a couple seconds for this to set in, and I am going to be using a sponge today. This is the Flower Beauty sponge. This is actually my first time using it. I am obsessed with how big it is. And it's so squishy. So a lot of people really like this, so I'm really excited to use it. It kind of has like this flat edge right here. I don't know, I'm just like really intrigued by it. So let me go ahead and open this up. All right, so that feels like it has set in. It is a bit tacky, which I really like in a primer. Oh no. I hate when foundations don't have a pump. Okay, it's not the end of the world, Jenny. Get it together. Okay, zoomed in a little bit closer so you can see the lovely darkness that I have going on around my eyes right now. And I don't really have anything to like put this on. Should have been prepared. I'm really praying that this color is gonna match me. I am quite pale right now, but I think this was the lightest shade that they had available at my Walmart, so I'm kind of just gonna, ooh. Smells like paint. Fantastic. Okay. That's actually not a bad color match for me. Okay. 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 Let's start with that. And I am using a sponge just because I'm not a brush person. I don't enjoy applying foundation with brushes. So, you know, for my video purposes, I'd rather just go in with something that I know I'm going to be using like every day. So that was a very light layer, and as you can see, like it did brighten my skin quite significantly. Like this side looks kind of like sallow and dull, and this side just looks kind of like more awake. Ignore the eyes because that gotta go with some concealer for that, but I'm just gonna, I actually don't mind this. Like, if it's not gonna be a pump, I hope it would be a spatula. Just like the weirdest sentence I've ever said in my life. But, like as long as it's not a foundation where I have to pour it out, I'm pretty happy. So I definitely would say that it's more of a medium coverage, which is what it claimed to be, so that's good. it's not really clinging to any dry patches. Like I get especially dry like around my nose and like in the crease of my chin. Just gonna put some on my forehead. I'm sorry if I'm looking over there. I'm just using my viewfinder as a mirror at the moment. Okay. Alright, so upon first impression, I am really enjoying the way that this feels and looks on my skin. It's really not emphasizing any texture. It's just kind of gliding over it, which is all I ever want in life. I really can't handle how awful my eyes look right now. Oh my God. It looks like 10 times worse on camera than it does to me in real life because I guess natural lighting probs, you know? So that's what we're looking like. Come in a little closer. That's what it's looking like upon first application. Like I usually have a lot of dryness right here and it's really not emphasizing it as much as other foundations do. So you can see like it didn't cover all my imperfections, but I'm okay with that because it kind of just glided over them and didn't make them look any worse. I'm gonna do another layer just to see if it is buildable. I'm gonna kind of do it all at once this time. It's like this smells. It's really weird because the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation I feel the same way about. It's like it smells like paint, but then it also smells like apples. Does anyone else think that either foundation smells like apples? Because like it's kind of bordering on the line for me. But I'm also the one who thinks that the Too Faced Hangover Primer smells like Play-Doh, so I don't know if we can really trust my nose. Oh yeah, it's building really nicely. And it is covering up the darkness under my eyes. I don't really want to put it on my eyelids just because I'm going to go in with concealer there. And I find that if I put foundation on my eyelids and then concealer, they get too cakey. This color is fantastic. I'm absolutely loving the way that this is looking on my skin. It is very lightweight like it suggested in the description. It feels like there's nothing on my face. It is a little tacky, so I am going to set it. Whereas like my Catrice foundation dries down completely and I really don't need to set my entire face, but this one I feel like I will, because even though I'm dry, I like to set my face so that my bronzer and my blush and my highlight all glide on really nicely. So that's what we're looking like right now. Let me just scoot in a little bit here. That's what we're looking like. So you see, like, you can still see this small little nest of a breakout that I have going on right there, but you know, it covered pretty well. It's my chin. I don't know, what do you guys think? I really like it. So I am going to go and finish the rest of my face and I'll be right back with my first update. Crease? No, see, it's not even getting in my creases. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Okay, so I just finished my full face of makeup. I will leave all of the products that I used down in the description bar below, but this is what we look like at the moment. And I will say I did take a break and I had some lunch, and I think the foundation is still doing pretty well. It's only been about a half hour or so. It is kind of settling into my lines right here, like right around here. That is very typical for me with foundations. I don't really have a foundation in my collection that doesn't settle into those lines, so it's not really a big deal to me. But yeah, right now it is 1:54 p.m. Right there. It is 1:54 I am going to wear this foundation for the rest of the day, and I'll be back in just a couple of hours to give you my second check-in to see how this foundation is holding up. So I'll see you in a couple of hours, but you will see me in a couple of seconds. Hey guys, so it's been about 3 hours. It is now 4:53 p.m. and I think the foundation is doing really well. I will zoom you in. So that is what it looks like right now. You can still see my bronzer, my highlight, everything really stayed on my face. It looks really good on my forehead. It really has not settled into my forehead creases. A lot of other foundations do. And it has settled a little bit into my smile lines, but not as bad as other foundations in my collection. So far I think it's doing really well. I even took a nap and I was laying on both sides of my face, like I kept like rolling over, and the foundation still looks really good. So I'm really happy with it. So that is my second update, and I am going to come back at the end of the night before I take off my makeup for the day to show you guys how it lasted. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a couple of hours. Again, it's gonna be like a couple of seconds for you, but yeah, so far I am really happy with how it is looking. So I'll be back in a bit. Hey guys, so I am back for my final update. It is about 9 p.m. right now. I don't have my phone to show you the time, but it's about 9 p.m. So I've had this on for a solid, I would say like 7 hours. And I am really impressed with how it's worn. Here, I will zoom you in. Scooting a little closer. So on my forehead, it really still has not creased and settled into my creases. It wore off a little here. You can see a little bit of redness peeking through, but that happens with every foundation I own. It really, like, it stayed on my nose. I am looking a bit shiny, but that's kind of typical with me. After like a solid like 6 hours, I do start to get a little bit shiny. But yeah, I mean, it stayed on my chin. I'm breaking out here. Awesome. Don't mind my lipstick, it completely came off. I just finished eating dinner, but all in all, I mean, my bronzer and highlight still look banging, and I am really impressed with it. So overall, I would give this a huge thumbs up. I am gonna keep on trying it out, and I will let you know in a future video my final thoughts. But as far as the first impression and wear test are concerned, I think it did amazing. It says for all skin types, and I do agree with that statement. I feel like if you're oily or if you're dry or if you're normal combination, I feel like this will work for you. And yeah, so I am really excited to keep trying this out, but that is going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know down below what foundation I should try out next, because I'm always looking to try new ones, and I really appreciate your suggestions. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!